This is the road to Potter's Bluff. Maybe you've been there. Clean, picturesque, full of old-fashioned friendliness. The kind of town everyone likes to visit. This is the road to Potter's Bluff. There is no road out.
Welcome to Potter's Bluff.
From the creators of Alien, terror brought down to Earth, dead and buried.
Is there any way whatsoever to reanimate people after they have died? And to get them to walk around?
That guy, the one you came to see me about last week, one that died after the car wreck.
Yeah.
I just saw him.
Man, he's dead.
It's the same guy.
Welcome to Potter's Bluff.
When you die, you expect to remain dead and buried.
You had a very close call. Just lie still. I'm gonna give you something. It's gonna make you feel even better.
When you die in Potter's Bluff, expect the unexpected. From the creators of Alien, dead and buried. It will take your breath away. All of it. Dead and buried.
Dead and Buried is a criminally underrated hidden gem and one of the infamous video Nasties. It's an atmospheric, genre-subverting slasher set in the coastal town of Potter's Bluff, where a string of brutal murders has the local sheriff Dan Gillis scrambling to uncover the truth. The town seems idyllic, but there's a shadow over Potter's Bluff and some Lovecraftian ripples radiating from it. When strangers wander into town, they're initially met with hospitality. But once the interlopers have their guard down, the town welcoming committee becomes a murderous mob. These same murdered strangers turn up alive again, integrated into the town as if nothing ever happened. Potter's Bluff is a forgotten, sleepy seaside New England town, but the mist-shrouded streets and desolate beaches create a sense of isolation and unease, much like Lovecraft's Innsmouth. The town's foggy, almost dreamlike environs make even the most mundane scenes feel surreal and otherworldly. Dead and Buried stands out in the horror genre for its unique blend of supernatural elements, body horror, and slasher setup. The special effects done by the great Stan Winston are gruesome, even if most of the gore isn't all that extravagant. Many of the gory bits are shrouded in mist and shadow, so you just get a glimpse of the horrors and your imagination provides the awful clarity. This isn't always the case, however, and so some of the gore is very much in your face, or in your eye, as it were. As Sheriff Gillis gets closer to the truth, the line between reality and the supernatural blurs, leading to an ending that leaves you both shocked and satisfied. You're not entirely sure what's going on for most of the film, and that makes the final revelation hit especially hard. The acting in Dead and Buried is solid across the board. Dobbs the Mortician is played by Jack Albertson, who was Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He has a macabre obsession with his craft and a love of creepy old music from the 1930s that is as unsettling as it is eccentric. It's Grandpa Joe who steals the show. His calm demeanor and confident determination in the face of horror is chilling to say the least. By the way, see if you can spot Robert Englund in this one. Dead and Buried may not be as well known as some other 80s horror movies, but it could easily be argued that this is the best movie I will have reviewed this month. I say press play and pay yourself a visit to Potter's Bluff.
What do if a crime happens?
Hurry.